We're not having an adult conversation about this. Here, the adult conversation would be, how should young people regulate their sexual behavior? Well, there's a start. It's like,
do you really think that conversation is never happening?
I don't think it's happened properly. No, I don't think it's happened properly since the invention of the birth control pill.
But you don't feel like people that, I'm sure that you as well, I think everyone in this room went to like some form of sexual education. I mean, is that not a
What'd you learn?
Not to get STDs.
Well, yeah, sure. Well, that's what you learn. Yeah, you learn. Sure, that's what you learn. How many dates should you go on before you have sex?
Well, look, I don't know.
Right. Neither does anyone else.
Do you have an answer?
How about not one?
No.
Yeah, one is the wrong number. We could start with that.
I fail to see the connection between that and the sexual assault issue on campuses.
Well, there's
do you really feel like if you mandated, right, and if you suggested as a clinician, wait till date 4, that the sexual assault problem on campuses would be changed?
Yeah.
How?
I would say, well, wait till date 4 and try not to drink too much in the first 3. That'd be a start. It's like you don't want to get yourself in trouble. I mean, I counsel women all the time about how not to get themselves in trouble. Men as well, how to regulate their behavior properly. It's like there's all sorts of things that you shouldn't do. For example, let's say that I'm counseling someone to start a relationship online because it's hard for people to start online relationships. It's like, okay, well, you're going to have a first date. Where do you have it? You have it in a coffee shop in the middle of the day, right? Why? Well, why do you think? It's safe. And there's other people around. It's like you go there, maybe you have a phone call first, just see if the person isn't completely out of their mind. Then you have a date in a coffee shop where there's lots of other people around. You talk for 15 or 20 minutes and you check each other out a little bit. You do this sequentially and with caution.
That seems like a vision in the world that, and this is actually reflected in a lot of your work. I don't think you would shy from this description. It seems like a very dark vision of the world.
It is a very dark vision of the world.
And that your solution to it is to sort of prescript people's behaviors, like
wake up and
go on a coffee shop date. Don't go to a bar the first time you go on a date.
Right.
Wait till date 4 to have sex.
At least wait till date 4.
At least
here's another rule.
How is this not?
Don't engage in any physical interactions with anyone that you wouldn't talk to them about beforehand.
How is this not more sort of prescriptive and, like, as you would say, Maoist than sort of, being like, hey, let's just watch what we say?
It's not Maoist by any stretch of the imagination, but it is prescriptive.
Sure,
but it's not mandatory.
And controlling
it's not mandatory.
It's not mandatory.
No, it's voluntary. That's the difference.
So then let's work with.
If you want to go on, if you want to have sex on the first date, man, like, go right ahead. It's no problem. I'm just saying it's not a very good idea.
You just said before, though. You just said that was contributing this sort of problem.
It is contributing to it.
Okay, so
because people treat sex like it's casual.
Within your context,
it's not.
Let's use your context then, right? You have decided as an empathetic person that you would like to change the culture of sex on college campuses and drinking.
I wouldn't say that I decided as an empathetic person.
Or no, let's say that not you. Let's say a person is trying to change this culture, and they agree with you completely. They believe that these things will help solve it. How do they get people to start acting in that sort of way without mandating any behavior?
They persuade them with reasonable arguments. That's what I'm doing online. I mean, I've talked to young men about pornography, for example. There isn't anything good about pornography. Stop using it. It's not helpful. It's a distraction, a dangerous distraction. It's like if you want to use it, go right ahead, but you're going to pay for it. So if you want to pay for it, go ahead. But it's a bad idea. Casual sex is a bad idea. Obviously, since the 1960s, what have we wanted to do? Every form of sexual expression under any circumstance whatsoever is acceptable and even desirable. But nothing untoward can ever happen. It's like, okay, good. Good luck with that theory. Sex is weird. It's unbelievably complicated. It's dangerous. It involves emotions. It involves pregnancy. It involves illness. It involves betrayal. It reaches right down into the roots of someone. You don't play with something like that casually. Well, you can, but you'll pay for it. It's not casual. There's no such thing as casual sex. It's the delusion of Hugh Hefner. So that's why we're in this situation.